Hey, what's up, folks? I just wanted to share a little bit about the video that I'm about to release today. I want you all to know that in no way, shape, or form is this video meant to bash our black men or our black fathers. I'm not trying to demonize anybody. I just wanted to give my truth so that I can be able to help someone else coming up like me. So I just wanted to share that before you see the video. I hope you enjoy. Let's jump right into it. What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to Smitty Speaks. Now, this episode is going to be dedicated to my grandmother. Her birthday just passed. It was September 5th, and so I would like to say happy birthday. I miss you so much. I love you. Wish you were here, and I really hope that I'm making you proud. So let's just jump right into the video, and the topic for it is how to cope with an absent father. Now, I didn't grow up with my dad. My mom and my grandmother, that's who raised me, right? And so my grandmother, she used to always be like, "You look just like your dad," blah, blah, blah. And I absolutely hated hearing that as a kid, right? But she used to always, tell me, don't be angry or don't be upset. But it was hard. I was an angry kid. And I would always ask a bunch of questions like, well, where is he? Why isn't he here for basketball games? Why didn't he show up to graduations? Why didn't he come to proms? You know what I mean? I just had a lot of questions, as kids, do. And so there are 5 methods that I still use to this day. And some of those I used as a kid to cope. And so the first thing I want to talk about is prayer. Now, it doesn't matter what your religion is or your spirituality. Praying is just taking time out and talking to God. Getting everything off of your chest and kind of explaining how you feel to Him is something that is important. And it really does help. So I highly suggest praying. The second thing I want to talk about is meditation. So meditating is something that I've learned over the years, but I didn't really use much of it as a kid. But as I got older and as I was still having problems coping without having my father present, meditating really helped me. Finding a quiet place, removing all negativity, and to really focus in on positive things. I'm telling you, it really helps. So meditating is the next thing that I highly suggest doing. The third thing is finding your outlet. And basketball for me used to be my outlet. I used to play all the time. I mean, every day, all day. 6-7 days out of the week, that's where I was. So that really helped me a lot. And now that I've found acting and writing, those are 2 of the things that I use to kind of help me cope and help me get things off my chest. Now, being able to release what you have on the inside really is therapeutic. So I highly recommend finding that outlet no matter what it is. Just find it and get involved. Now, the fourth thing that I want to talk about, and probably the toughest, is forgiveness. Being able to forgive my dad was a challenging process, right? But I'm a work in progress. But holding a grudge or having something against him does nothing but hurt me. Okay, so having unforgiveness in your heart is not going to help the process at all. All it's going to do is hurt you. Now, if you have a deadbeat dad, or unfortunately he's deceased, or even if you're blaming yourself for this problem or this issue, forgiveness is the answer, I promise you. Okay, so make sure that you forgive yourself and forgive your dad. It's going to help with the whole healing process. And the fifth and final thing is finding a father figure or a role model. Now, this can be tough too, because you don't know who you should pattern your life after. But for me, it was one of those things that kind of just snuck up on me. I met this guy at church. His name is AJ. And we kind of hit it off, but it was on the basketball court at the church. We were playing, going back and forth, and afterwards, we got to rapping, we got to talking, And you know, if you ever meet AJ off break, you know one thing he's gonna bring up and he's gonna talk about is his Lord and Savior. He's gonna talk about God. You know, he might throw some sports in there, some football in there, working out and things of that nature, health stuff. So he was talking some things that I wanted to hear. And you know, he had a beautiful wife and he was doing, you know, doing big things. So I saw that and I wanted to kind of model after that. So I picked him. He was like a big brother. So I highly recommend finding like that big brother type, a father figure, a role model or mentor to talk to and to confide in. It really helps. Okay, that's something that helped me. So those are the 5 methods that I've used and I still use to this day to cope without having a father present in my life. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now I know there are a million other ways to cope without having a dad in your life, and I'm sure I missed them. So if you want, add them in the comments. They will be able to help me and other people that are watching this video. Now the wall art that you see above me comes from a friend of mine. Her name is Yo-Yo, and she does a lot of great things, okay? And these are just one of the many talents that she has. If you're interested in getting some of the wall art, you can just hit her up on her IG page. But Yo-Yo, make sure whatever you make for anybody else is not as good as what you made for me. No, I'm just kidding. But hit her up and I'm sure she'll hook you up with something nice. Once again, Yo-Yo, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the artwork that you gave me. Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you soon.